Let's explore automated testing, a modern approach to ensuring software quality through continuous testing and validation. Automated testing supports frequent delivery of software. Automated testing is the use of software tools to execute pre-scripted tests on a software application before it is released into production. It replaces manual testing with programmatic verification. Automated testing also provides faster feedback and consistent results. Further, it enables continuous integration and delivery pipelines. Automated testing offers several benefits. It reduces testing time from days to minutes, allowing faster delivery cycles and more frequent releases, contributing to time efficiency. It eliminates human error and ensures consistent test execution across environments and test runs, ensuring reliability. Automated testing also identifies defects earlier in development, reducing cost and effort of bug fixes, enabling early bug detection. It provides immediate notifications when changes break existing functionality, enabling continuous feedback. Tests serve as living documentation of how the system should behave and function, contributing to documentation. And finally, it enables teams to make changes with greater assurance that existing features still work, providing confidence. The testing pyramid is a strategic framework for balancing different types of automated tests to maximize efficiency and effectiveness. At the top, we have user interface tests, which constitute 10%. User interface tests are end-to-end tests that verify complete user workflows through the user interface. In the middle, we have integration tests that comprise 20%. Integration tests verify how components interact with each other, including application programming interfaces and services. At the base, we have unit tests, which form 70%. Unit tests are for individual functions, methods, and classes in isolation from dependencies. Unit tests verify that individual components such as functions, methods, and classes work correctly in isolation. Unit testing has certain characteristics. It tests a single unit of code without external dependencies. Unit tests should be fast, that is milliseconds per test. They run in memory without external systems. They use mock objects to replace dependencies. It focuses on a single behavior or edge case, and it should have the highest coverage in the test pyramid. Let's look at a code example. We import unit test. We define a function called calculate discount, which takes price and discount percent as arguments. If discount percent is less than 0 or discount percent is greater than 100, we raise a value error that discount must be between 0 to 100%. We then calculate the discount by multiplying the price with discount percent divided by 100. Finally, we return the price minus discount. Now let's define a class called testDiscountCalculator, which inherits from unit_test.testCase. We define a function, testNormalDiscount, which takes self as an argument. The variable result is assigned to calculate discount of 120. We assert that the result is equal to 80. Now let's define a function, testZeroDiscount, which takes self as an argument. The variable result is assigned to calculate discount of 50 and 0. We assert that the result is equal to 50. Now we define the function, testInvalidDiscount, which takes self as an argument. With self.assert raises value error, we calculate discount of 100 and 101. Integration tests verify that multiple components work together correctly, focusing on the interactions between them rather than individual functionality. Integration testing has certain characteristics. It tests interactions between modules or services. They are slower than unit tests, that is seconds per test. It may require test doubles for external systems. It validates data flow between components. It detects issues in component interfaces. And it provides confidence in system integration. Let's look at the diagram. We have the integration test scope with user service and authentication service, data service and payment service, external application programming interface, and a database. Integration tests validate that components work together correctly within a defined boundary, often mocking external dependencies. End-to-end tests verify the entire application works correctly from the user's perspective, testing complete user workflows through the user interface. End-to-end testing has certain characteristics. It tests complete user flows and scenarios. It verifies the system as a whole. The end-to-end tests are the slowest test type, that is minutes per test. It is the most brittle and difficult to maintain. It has the highest cost per test. Some of the popular end-to-end tools include Selenium, Cypress, Playwright, and Test Cafe. Let's look at an end-to-end test example using Selenium WebDriver. We import Selenium. We import by from selenium.webdriver.com and .by. We test the user login flow. We define a function called test_user_login. We set up the browser driver. Driver is assigned to webdriver.chrome. We open the application, driver.get, and then we specify the universal resource locator. We find and fill the login form. The variable username is assigned to driver.findElementBy.id, which is username. The variable password is assigned to driver.findElementBy.id, which is password. Username.sendKeys, testuser@example.com. Password.sendKeys, password123. We submit the form. The variable login button is assigned to driver.findElementBy.id, which is login. Login button.click. Continuous integration is the practice of frequently integrating code changes into a shared repository, with automated builds and tests to detect problems early. There are several benefits of continuous integration. Early detection of issues finds integration problems as soon as they are introduced. It allows for faster development cycles by reducing integration time and allows for quicker releases. It also improves code quality by enforcing code standards and best practices. And finally, it provides better team collaboration by providing visibility into the development process. The continuous integration workflow is as follows. Number 1, developer pushes code to repository. Number 2, continuous integration server detects changes and triggers build. Number 3, code is compiled and built. Number 4, unit tests are executed. Number 5, integration tests are executed. Number 6, code quality analysis is performed. Number 7, build artifacts are created. And number 8, feedback is provided to the team. Here are some testing best practices. Test one thing at a time. Each test should verify a single behavior or condition. This makes tests easier to understand and maintain. Follow a range, act, assert pattern. Structure tests by setting up conditions, performing the action, then verifying the outcome. Make tests independent. Tests should not depend on other tests or specific execution order. Each test should set up its own data and environment. Keep tests fast. Tests should run quickly to provide rapid feedback. Slow tests discourage frequent execution and reduce their effectiveness. Test edge cases. Do not just test the happy path. Include tests for boundary conditions, invalid inputs, and error handling scenarios. Write readable tests. Tests should be self-documenting with clear intent. Use descriptive test names and meaningful assertions. Prioritize test coverage. Focus on testing critical paths and business logic first. Use code coverage tools as a guide, not a goal. And finally, consider test-driven development, that is writing tests before implementation to clarify requirements and design better interfaces. Here are some testing tools and resources. For unit testing, we have JUnit or PyTest, which are popular frameworks for Java and Python. We have Mocha or Jest, which are JavaScript testing frameworks. We have XUnit or NUnit, which are .NET testing tools. For integration testing, we have Spring Test for Spring applications. We have test containers, disposable Docker containers. We have Postman application programming interface testing and documentation. For end-to-end testing, we have Selenium cross-browser testing. We have Cypress modern web testing. We have Playwright cross-browser automation. For continuous integration, continuous delivery tools, we have Jenkins and Automation Server. We have GitHub Actions workflow automation. We have Circle CI, cloud-based continuous integration, continuous delivery. For mocking tools, we have Mockito, a Java mocking framework. We have Sinon.js, JavaScript test spies and stubs. We have WireMock, Hypertext Transfer Protocol mock server. Finally, for code coverage, we have Jacoco Java code coverage. We have Istanbul, JavaScript code coverage. We have SonarQube code quality and security. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.